Hello students, 8th English medium. In the chapter 12 friction, in last video we understood what is friction. Friction is a force which is acting on the opposite direction of the motion, means it opposes the motion and slows down the motion of the moving objects. Now, which are the factors affecting for that? We understood with the help of the activity like that brick one. We are going to understand about the other activity also, in which we have to make an inclined plane on a smooth floor or on a table. Means on a table or on the floor, you have to make an inclined plane. Inclined plane means like a slope, from which if you put something it will roll down and then it will roll on the floor, just like shown in this picture. You can see that here, inclined plane like that. So now what we have to do with that inclined plane? First of all, make that inclined plane and then you mark with a pen a point A on the inclined plane, and from the point A you have to roll down a pencil shell or something from that point. Now check how far. Suppose this is your inclined plane. You have mark the point A here. This is the surface of the floor or the table. Now you have to take a shell or a marble and then you have to drop it from here. Then you will see that it will roll down and then roll on the floor, and after some distance it will stop. Now what we have to do next? Just mark that where did it stop. Notice it and make a note. Now what we have to do? Spread a piece of cloth over the table. Now here, spread a piece of cloth and make sure that the cloth is not wrinkled, straight. Then again do the same thing. Put that shell at the place A and let it fall down. Then again check how far will it go, and it stops. Then you can do with the layer of sand also. Now observe that in which condition the shell roll more and in which condition very less distance it is covering. You will notice that when there was nothing, only the smooth layer of the table was there, that time the shell will come on the floor and it will cover more distance, highest distance. When you put a cloth, it will cover some less distance. But when you put the sand, it will cover still very, very less distance. Now here, shell is the same. Inclined plane is also have the same height. But after coming to the ground or the surface of the table, it covers different distance. Shell is same, but it is covering different distances. Why? It means that different types of material give different type of friction. Here you will see that when there was nothing, the floor was smooth, and in that condition the shell rolled more distance. It means that in this case it is getting very less friction, so that it is not coming in slow position. But when you have the layer of sand over it, you know that the sand is very rough surface, and therefore it applied more force of friction, and therefore in very short time the cell will stop. So from this activity also we can understand that the smooth surface offers less friction. We can say that smooth surfaces offer small friction or less friction, while the rough surfaces offer more friction, and therefore on the smooth surfaces they can roll down for more distance, and on the rough surfaces it rolls very less distance. It means that the friction depends on the smoothness or roughness of the surfaces. So smooth surface less friction, rough surface more friction. That is the theory about the friction. Now the question arises that we see that by smooth surface less friction, rough surface more friction. But the question is that why or how the friction, force of friction is occurring? How is it produced? So now we will think about it, that when you move your hand on a floor, like on the soil outside your house, if you move your hand you will feel so many irregularities, like it is not like that straight surface. There will be more like ups and downs are there. It is called irregularities. And you touch your, like you're rolling the ball, or you are rolling a battery shell, you will touch that also. It is also not completely smooth. They also have irregularities. Now what happens? The irregularity on the two surfaces, they lock each other. Suppose you are rolling that ball here. So on the surface of also ball, there will be small irregularities if you feel it. Then when it is rolling, there's irregularities and there's irregularities. They are locking each other. And therefore the force of friction occurs and the speed of the ball is decreasing. It means that it is because of the irregularities between the both surfaces that is responsible to produce the force of friction. Now, if you will say that marble is very smooth, so it should not have any force of friction. But if you minutely, slowly feel on the marble floor also, there will be small irregularities. Not like that rough, but there will be also. It means that they will exert very less friction, and therefore the ball can roll more distance on that surface. We cannot make a plane such that it exerts zero force of friction. I already told you in the last video about it also. So when we attempt to move any surface also, like if you want to move the table, then also if you apply little force, it will not move. Why? Because that force of friction between the floor and the legs of the table, that will not allow the table to move. It means that we have to apply more force so that we can come over the force of friction, and then we can push that on the surface. So when, as I told you, that when the object is moving on the other surface, they are interlocking, the irregularities are interlocking. So we have to make a force such that we can overcome this irregularities and take it out from that locking, and then only it will move on the floor. So the force of friction is greater if rough surface is involved, and force of friction is less when the smooth surface is related with it. And also we already talked about it. Suppose you are trying to push that small table. It is little heavy, right? Now if nobody is sitting on it, you can roll it easily. But if somebody is sitting on it, and you have to push it, do you have to apply same force or more force? Obviously, you have to apply more force, because the weight of this person is also affecting the force of friction. More weight, more friction. It means that it depends on the mass of the object also. Right? If there is a two things, box, two boxes, one box is empty, other box is also of the same size, but there is books on it, in it. And if you want to move that both the boxes, you know that box is empty, it means very light, so less friction will be there. But in that book, other box, there are books, so it is heavy, and therefore to push that one, we have to overcome more friction. It means that it is also depending on the mass of the object. So there are different type of force of friction occurring according to the surfaces also, and according to the mass of the object also. Now, friction. Sometimes it looks like that friction is unnecessary. But actually, friction is known as a necessary evil. Necessary and evil, both are opposite words. Necessary also and evil how can be necessary for us? Okay. Because this friction is actually useful for us. If you try to walk on the very smooth floor, will you be able to do? If you want to walk on the ice, block of ice, then you will slip down. Why? Because ice is smooth, and therefore very less friction between our leg and the ice, and therefore we cannot have proper grip on that ice, and therefore we are getting slip. It means that because of the force of friction between the land and our legs, we can have a proper grip on the floor, and then only we can walk. It means that it is necessary for walking. For walking, the friction is necessary. We will make some list that in which activity that we do, friction is very necessary. So first, for walking, there is a friction between the surface, means floor or the road or the tiles, whatever. And so when there is a marble floor, we have to be very careful. Otherwise you can slip down because less friction is there. So for walking, the friction is very necessary. Second thing, to write with pen or pencil in your book, in your notebook. If you want to write down on the glass, can you write down on the glass? You need special type of marking pen. Otherwise, with your normal pen or pencil, if you write on the glass, you can't, because there is very less friction. So ink cannot stuck on that glass. Similarly, with the marker also, these have also little ups and downs, and therefore in that ups and downs the ink particles are sticking there, and therefore we are able to write down on the board also. In some places there are blackboard, on that we write down with the chalk sticks. In that also same thing. If you keep the very smooth surface, you won't be able to write down. But when they write down with the chalk on the rough surface, in that irregularity, the particles of the chalk are sticking there, and therefore we can write down on it. Second thing, if there is no friction between the road and the wheels of the vehicles, how will we be able to ride the bicycle or any vehicle? Maybe you have noticed sometimes when there is a rainy season and if the roads are wet, so many bikes are getting slipped. Sometimes oil is on the floor, also they are slipping. Most of the accidents are taking place in rainy season, after the rain, because some places are very sticky with the mud, and therefore it is necessary to have friction between the road and the tires. So for running vehicles also, we need force of friction. Similarly, if there is no force of friction between the blade of the grinder machine, grinder mixture, you can't crush and make the spices and so on. So here you can see that you can make lots of examples such that in which we need the force of friction. Now, as I told you, when the surface is smooth, why it is not applying more forces? Because when surface is smooth and we apply the force, what happens? It does not get time to overlap that irregularities. Therefore, we can have less force of friction also. Now, as I told you that friction is necessary in some of the activities of our life. But now, there is one another thing also. Let me explain you. matches there. You know that when you want to light that stick, matchstick, what we have to do? We have to do like that. Why there is thing here given? You can feel it. It is not smooth. When we do that, we strike it. There is a friction between it, and because of the friction, it is getting fire. If this is wet, and if you try to it will not catch fire. If this part is also gone off because of so many strikes, if it is also getting smooth and you trying to light it, it will never catch fire. So here also, to light that matchstick, we have to get friction with that part. Only then you can have. So here lots of thing is that. Now in next session we will talk about how it is evil, means it is unnecessary. Thank you very much.